Oh, welcome back to the channel. Playing Persona 5 again. And today's tea of choice is lemon, ginger, and chamomile tea. And yeah, just continuing where we left off. I don't know where I'm supposed to go. What am I doing? Anyone I can spend time with? Nope, I am stuck. Can't spend time with anyone, so let's work out or something. Morgana's still on my back. Oh, I see. Okay. No, let's watch TV. We got a new thing, right? True kindness. Yes, let's try and get Sojiro up at some point in this game.
What do you mean a surgical consent form?
I can't believe you operated without a signature.
It's over. The patient was cured. What exactly is the problem?
The story about a renegade mouse doctor saving the lives of his fellow mice.
Wow.
This doctor's got quite an attitude, but I guess he has the skill to back it up.
I see.
He may not be the friendliest doctor, but deep down, the only thing he cares about is treating his patients. Maybe you learn a thing or two about kindness from watching this drama. Yes. That book. Such a good book. I wish I had it earlier.
Well then.
Oh, yes, of course. I need to reconnect to the network settings when I get to do a network fusion.
Damned phantom thieves.
Haven't they found a Phantom Thieves yet? The government and the police are useless. Aren't even trying. I wish they wouldn't spend tax dollars just to sit on their asses. And a mysterious group of murderers, an inept government. What's the world coming to these days? Everyone's talking trash about us. The rise and fall of the Phantom Thieves. The police are here again? How many times has this been now? Our school's gotten famous for all the wrong reasons. They revoked her honor status? This school's so messed up. I wonder if the culprit really is from our school. So it's official. Her honor status is revoked. I guess.
They were there today too, right? Yeah. What do those damn cops think they are? They can't just stare us all down like that. Maybe the rumors are true. Maybe there's a phantom thief at our school.
I get to skip this class.
Okay, quiet down.
The police are here at the school, so be sure not to get in their way. Oh, and for various reasons, the school festival got moved to the 25th. There was talk of cancelling it, but we couldn't just do that. I'm sure the preparations will be rough, but don't push yourself too hard. Really? On a weekday? What kind of reasons are there? With all this stuff going about the principal and Kamoshida this year, I guess it's no surprise. A weekday. Apparently the police are going to be interrogating all the students here. Seriously? Police are at Shujin? They haven't come to my school. It seems they're calling students individually out of class to speak with them. Wait, does that mean we're gonna get called in too? Second years will start in the afternoon. Make sure you prepare yourselves mentally for this. They've got to be looking for the culprits, right? Who knows? Be careful, guys. You should probably try not to say much. They'll see through any lies you might be trying to tell. I know. In any case, don't tell them anything unnecessary. What if they ask to search our phones? Then what? They surely haven't got a warrant for that.
Well then, next up is Takamaki-san, and you two will go together.
Oh.
Huh?
Why together?
Why together? Why? They'll probably have one of you wait outside. That's how they've been doing it so far.
Oh yeah, right.
Those are the instructions the detectives gave us. Just don't say more than is necessary and try and get it over with quick.
Take a seat.
Ooh.
We're sorry to take your time. This will be over quick.
Let's see. Ah, yes, you're the one currently under probation. It
Sick.
says here you had a dispute with Mr. Kamoshida?
Yeah, that happened.
You're more hot-blooded than you look. You spend time with quite an interesting group. Yusuke Kitagawa and Haru Okumura?
Uh-oh.
The more friends, the better, right? I'm sorry to have taken your time. You're free to go now. Oh, I almost forgot. There's just one more thing I have to ask you. Do you think the Phantom Thieves are associated with this school?
Is that really true? Maybe. I hope not. Is that really true? Play dumb a little bit? Maybe? I hope not. I hope not. I'd be so bad if I was getting interrogated. Maybe.
Surprisingly, that's the response we get from most people your age.
Thank you for your time.
Your responses will
that's good.
serve as great reference material. Takamaki-san is next. Could you ask her to come in?
I mean,
I got so nervous, I almost stuttered a few times. I thought I was used to police questioning by now, too.
like, surely just the fact that I'm associated with Yusuke, who was that artist, I've forgotten his name. Oh, yeah, you know, that artist apprentice, and Haru, whose surname is Okumura. Like, surely that's already suspicious as hell enough.
Seems we were all asked the same questions.
That's how they get you. They do that on purpose, then wait for someone to slip up.
I hope you didn't.
Was probably fine. Oh, I would have been done for if they saw how sweaty my hands were, though.
To think my name would come up as well.
Sounds like we can't take the police lightly either.
Hey, didn't you think that detective guy was scary?
Seemed normal to me.
Not to me. He looked like someone who's dealt with dangerous criminals.
I'm sorry for all of this. It's because of my sister.
That's not true, Mako-chan.
It's not as though I hadn't predicted this would happen, but now that it's become reality, I'm unsure of what to do.
We need to make sure we don't draw suspicion, and work to clear our names.
Madarame. Madarame is who Yusuke was apprenticing under.
Right.
It ain't your fault, Makoto.
I'm gonna try to see how far along this investigation really is.
I'm worried about the police too, but as of now, anyone in this city could be a mole.
We were so popular too. Haru, can I ask you to search your father's belongings for clues about a possible culprit? I know it may be tough on you.
No, it's okay. Now isn't the time for me to look away.
As for everyone else, you need to be cautious of how you spend your time at school.
So, I've decided to have you 3 second years join me on the school festival executive committee.
Why?
What?
It will allow us to gather without drawing suspicion. Plus, trying to blend in will only do the opposite.
Fine.
I agree. The more time I have to kill, the more time I'll spend worrying about all this stuff.
That seems like so much more suspicious. Like, how is someone like Ryuji gonna be on that sort of committee?
No matter what happens, I don't want to regret my decisions.
Don't jinx it!
It would be no surprise if they came directly to our homes for questioning. They showed up at your school after all. I should remain cautious.
For now, the best option is to stay on the defensive. But we won't make progress at this rate. Let's try and figure out who the real culprit is somehow, okay?
Of course.
It's bad. Someone totally framed us. Am I just stuck in LeBlanc for the rest of the time then? Well, better make the most of it. And now, our continuing coverage on the death of Kunikazu Okumura. Those in the know say authorities are undergoing major restructuring to prepare to arrest the culprit. We've also heard they are willing to resort to unorthodox methods. More on this as it develops.
Now then.
It's getting pretty bad. Make sure you don't let your guard down. We might as well make some curry.
What do you want to do?
Let's make some curry.
Yeah.
Oh, you're cooking dinner.
Make sure your clothes
I'm
up.
about to head home, but careful with the stove, alright? What's that brown sauce you
Let
added?
me explain.
Secret indeed. Worcestershire sauce. Worcester sauce. This handy condiment adds acidity and richness to the curry. It's perfect for enhancing the flavor profile of a dish. Did not know that they use Worcestershire sauce in katsu. Oyster sauce can be used the same way. These sauces add a mature, deep flavor, as if you simmered the curry overnight. Worcestershire sauce, huh? I can barely even pronounce it. I struggled to begin with, to be fair. You throw it all together with such gusto. Could it be that the secret ingredient is confidence? Nice, the curry's smelling good. This will definitely be a hit.
Yes, all right.
2 decent curries.
Well then.
Yes. I have another suggestion. Call for the arrest of the Phantom Thieves, then mobilize the police. The rest will go as you mentioned. Still, I'm truly amazed at the atrocious methods you come up with.
25%. We worked so hard. Wonder what kind of people the culprits are. Probably some idiots with a misguided sense of justice. Look, can they just arrest those guys already? Special Investigations is on it. I'm sure they'll be caught soon. What kind of people are they? I want to see what they look like. Normal school students.
What's going on?
I totally froze up when the cops talked to me. I bet they considered me a suspect now. How much longer are they gonna do this? We should be busy preparing for the school festival right now. Why did the school decide to have a festival so late anyway? I mean, changing the date just because our school's all over the news? Moving it to next Tuesday only makes more work for us. We won't be able to invite friends from other schools now that we're holding the festival on a weekday. It'll also be an inconvenience to anyone we already invited. And what about the post-festival party? Will there be enough people for the student sharing special? Oh, it's gonna be a real weird festival with morale so low. Uh-oh, my cat's meowing at the door. Speaking of the annoying media, we've been getting phone calls in the faculty office. The absurdity of it all. Who exactly are the Phantom Thieves? That's what you want to know. We really have no clue what methods they're using. Killing someone without directly interacting with them is like magic. Speaking of magic, did you know that there's magic in math too? A magic square. It's a square in which adding up the number of any row, column, or diagonal gives you the same total. My dear son, please look at this.
Do you know this one?
Now tell me. Now, tell me the total count for each column in this magic square.
This is it.
Correct.
It's easy once you know which numbers fit in the empty squares. Yep, I worked that out. I paused the recording and I worked that out. A 3x3 square only has one pattern, but a 4x4 square has 880 possibilities. In a 5x5 square, there are more than 200 million. Can you believe that? No way. Wow, really? Maya-kun seems kind of smart, doesn't he?
Nice going!
Wow, you must be really smart to be able to answer a question like that. Well, doesn't improve my knowledge. You have to choose. Would you try to find the Phantom Thieves or solve 200 million magic squares? I'd choose the magic squares, hands down. They might both be magic, but magic squares can be calculated. And math doesn't kill anyone. Being everyone out there looking for a culprit is getting me down. So, what do we gotta do as the school festival exec committee? I'll need help with some questionnaires. What questionnaires? The ones regarding who people want to see as a guest of honor. Oh right, that thing they do every year. You mean how those lame guests come to a panel, right? The festival dates were changed because of the situation. We need to hurry and tally the results. Come to the students' council room once classes are over. Oh, this is so damn boring. Don't be like that. It's so we can meet up without standing out. Let's do what we can at the moment. I'm making sure to work hard at home, but you do that all the time. I can look stuff up. So, did you find anything, Haru? About that? No good, huh? I'm sorry. It'll rouse suspicion if I ask too many detailed questions. No worries. I'll manage on my end somehow. We're counting on you. I can't go, but message me if anything comes up. I will leave this with you guys. My apologies, but I cannot be of much help in this situation.
Damn it. We don't have time to be doing crap like this.
You don't need to keep mentioning it. We're doing this to keep suspicions off of us, remember?
Goro Akechi. This one too, Akechi.
They're mostly the same over here as well.
Oh god.
Everyone's so eloquent when they can be anonymous. It's like they never accepted us to begin with. It would be nice if you did some work too, Ryuji-kun. He came to help us count these, right? Come on, leader. Can you tell him too?
Take this seriously.
We're gathering information too, you know, like online and stuff.
I guess that's one way of saying it.
Whoa, look here. This ain't good.
Criminal profiling? The acts of thievery committed by the Phantom Thieves are mere fakes. And their true goal is murder? Every heart they changed before Okumura was just a warm-up?
So now they're accusing us of being a bunch of killers.
God, this is so effing stupid! Damn it!
We have the results. First place is Goro Akechi.
What? Akechi?
What are you so surprised for? We've been mentioning him this whole time.
Seriously? Not some singer or an idol?
It's because of us that his popularity has skyrocketed.
We're the ones counting the results. Can't we just make him up? We don't have to get him.
People will figure that out. He won by a landslide.
I knew people would vote for him, but this is way more votes than I was expecting.
It would be best for us to avoid inviting such a clear danger upon ourselves. I'd like a little more time to think about who to ask.
That reminds me. How is Futaba-chan doing? She seemed like she was looking into something on her own. Has she told you anything?
Not a word.
It's not that I don't trust her, but...
Even one clue would work wonders for us. We should let her continue with her own investigation. I hope she finds something.
Hey. In response to the police identifying the Phantom Thieves as primary suspects, Goro Akechi had this to say.
Even though my opinion has been met with criticism, I've held fast that the Phantom Thieves are not just. However, I believe the recent series of suspicious deaths is unrelated to their actions.
Ooh.
What?
Did I hear you correctly? But Akechi-san, you were the first to caution everyone about the Phantom Thieves. Were you not?
This doesn't change the fact that they are indeed a dangerous group. That said, I would like to express that immediately linking them to this case is far too hasty. There are still many questions to be answered here. It feels as though there is more to this.
After this conference, Akechi-san announced he will be limiting his media appearances and...
I wonder why the sudden change.
Okay. Interesting. I'm super stuck on my Okumura investigation. Seriously? Even you're having trouble with this shit? Even you're having trouble with this shit? What should we do? Let's meet up and discuss options as soon as possible. Tomorrow? The earlier the better, right? Though I still haven't come up with anything myself. It said 2 heads are better than 1, so I can only imagine what 8 heads may produce. That's a good way of thinking. It's totally an Inari idea. Okay, let's do this. Let's do everything we can now, right now. Even if it means crossing some dangerous bridges. Considering how far we've come, we can't be particular about our methodology.
What are you staring at your phone like that for? Oh, are you going through a breakup?
What? Pretty much. That's not it.
Whoa, no need to deny it so seriously. It was just a joke. By the way, you haven't been causing any trouble, have you? I heard the police showed up at your school.
You would have heard correctly, but it's nothing about me.
As long as you're not getting involved. Well, fine.
Don't trust me? After all of my time making curry, you don't trust me still? There's a lot to do. What are you doing right now? You can finally hang out with people. Kawakami up, EY up, Oya, Akechi nothing. Kawakami or EY? Wait, does he not learn anything else? Is there a point of me continuing to rank this guy up? Oh, discount. Super housekeeping. To make curry or infiltration tools. What? Okay. Super housekeeping. Okay, let's call Kawakami.
Oh! Hi!
Oh, 6 months, huh? Okay.
Hey! Thank you so much!
Thanks for always requesting me. Well then, please wait. Oh, she's sick.
Listen.
Hey, you know how you listened to my story the other day? You listened to my secret? I've been feeling more at ease since then. I've never been able to tell anyone about it, so I figured I should actually do some housekeeping today to say thanks. Sorry, I need to take a break. Wanna rest a bit? Give me back my money. Want to rest a bit. I'm so touched to hear that you care for my well-being, Master. I'm at my limit. So exhausted. I'm beat. I can't stop coughing. Have you seen a doctor? I'd like to, but I don't have the time, the money to cover the cost of a medical exam. Haha, just kidding. I just wanted to slack off a bit. I mean, there's nothing left for me to hide from you, so the truth comes out, you know. Now that I think of it, I'm glad you're the one who found out about me being a maid. Are you going to be alright in this dusty room? And have you been eating well? You need to eat fresh vegetables and none of that instant stuff. Vitamins are super important. You're going to turn out like me if you don't take care of yourself. I guess I should get more sleep. I feel all achy. Takeshi-kun's guardian said they need more money, so I had my boss give me more shifts. I had to beg him for them, but don't overdo it. Oh, it's fine. Nothing you should worry about. I feel more at ease now that I have someone who knows about what I'm going through. I'm talking about you. Am I gonna recommend her to the Takami clinic?
All right.
Uh-oh, time's up. I'm going to get out to my next job, so I'm gonna head out.
I'll see you later then.
Thank you for using our service. Oh, is this Master? Thank you for using our service today. So I guess it's a good thing I splurged at the doctor's. I finally got some cough medicine that works. Hey, you gotta do some cleaning and ventilating on your own. Even when I'm gone, okay? If you neglect stuff like that, it makes you more likely to get sick. How are you feeling though? Who, me? I mean, I'm tired, but that's nothing new. Wait a minute. We're supposed to be talking about you. Don't change the subject. Ugh. Oh, but if you do get sick, I'll look after you anytime, so please don't forget to request me. I'll finally get rid of this cough. And now I get these headaches and shivers. Times like these are why we invented energy drinks. Just gotta chug one and push through. Okay, see you later. Or mood. What does that detective think he's doing? He's trying to get popular, isn't he? He wants to stand out. Just hurry up and arrest the Phantom Thieves already. I'm curious. It seems like he knows something. Bet he found out some really juicy secret. Does seem like he's being a bit of an edgelord. Constantly going against the grain.
Makoto, has Nijima-san told you anything about the investigation?
Well, Sis actually stopped mentioning anything about work in front of me. It's possible I made some sort of mistake. Regardless, I thought over the matter of who we're going to invite for our school festival. I'm considering asking AKECHI-kun.
For real? Weren't you talking about how you didn't want to draw danger to us or whatever?
I understand this is dangerous, but without a powerful source of intel, we won't be able to win against the police network, and I can no longer rely on my sister for information.
Wait, is this because of AKECHI-kun's police connections? You're going to use him as your powerful source of intel? Bold move. I'm surprised to hear that suggestion coming from you, Makoto.
Did you see his press conference yesterday? One of his comments defending the Phantom Thieves stood out to me. There is more to this. I think he said that knowing for certain that the Phantom Thieves would be watching.
Still, there will be so many other students at the school festival. What are the odds of success?
It's a gamble, and the odds are less than favorable, but we can no longer afford to hesitate. What are your thoughts? Should we invite AKECHI-kun?
Yeah, should be fine.
Okay then. Is everyone else okay with that?
I'm good. Whatever he says has got to be more reliable than what I've been able to come up with.
It would be reassuring to gain him as an ally, rather than simply a source of information.
Hold on, how are we even gonna get in touch with him? It's not like we got his contact info.
I do. I've got his number.
For real?
Could you send that my way, please?
We ask him first, no?
I'll contact him right away.
Gotta say, I'm really not big on this AKECHI deal.
Now's no time to be petty.
Just think of him as a source of intel, nothing more.
I have a response already. He says let me think about it.
Wait a sec, didn't he say he wasn't gonna do any more stuff for the media?
That's likely why he's so hesitant.
What are we gonna do if he turns us down?
I'll keep trying. Maybe frustrating, but he's all we have at the moment. We need him to do it no matter what.
We're counting on you, Makoto.
Who was second rank in the polls? Who would have thought we'd end up relying on Akechi? Who would have thunk? E3 today is something different. Sojiro, need my kindness. Iwai, Yoshida. Chihaya up, Iwai up, Yoshida up. Let's go Yoshida. Gain Akechi intel.
Please, consider what I have to say.
As the birth rate continues to decline, we adults must redefine our mission. We must create a country that can give birth to life. And we must create a country that can mature that life. The power of this country lies with the power of its people.
Good evening.
There's something I want to talk to you about. You won't be able to help me once the election begins, but we still have some time before that. I received a dinner invitation from Diet Man Matsushita. He would like for you to come as well. Let me know if you'd like to attend. I'd be delighted if you would consider this as helping with my campaign and join me. Okay. Help him out.
Right away then.
Then I'll make the call. It'll be at a hotel nearby. Is it the buffet again? Oh. Kuramoto has been in and out of the hospital. I hear he's not going to run in the upcoming election.
I see.
He plans for his grandson, who's also in our party, to take his place.
Yes.
Unfortunately, this is all beyond me now. Yoshida. Hey, you have to keep eating. You're still growing, you know. I invited you along because I wanted to ask you something. What do you think about the Phantom Thieves? You've heard of them, right? They've become quite popular as of late. I'd like to hear your honest opinion. As a young man, are you for or against them? I'm for them. You have a very adaptable way of thinking. Most people who want to get into politics are jealous of them. What about you? However they manage to change hearts, I respect their belief in crushing evil and saving the weak. Isn't that similar to what you advocate?
You're right.
Can't deny that, but that's not why I support them. I bet they're a group of young people who have experienced cruelty and injustice. They bravely face the societal ills that plague our world without thinking of their consequences. Brave yet pitiful, I suppose. So, the former Diet member who was disgraced by scandals is going to side with them, huh? Is this what you asked me here to speak about? No, the party has decided which candidates it will back in the various electoral zones. And one of our main candidates will represent this area. According to the party's election strategy, you have no chance of winning. So you're saying that I should give up my campaign to become a Diet member. I won't beat around the bush. Drop out of the election. Become my right-hand man. It won't be for naught. I'll put in the motion to have you reinstated as a party member, and I'll perform an extensive investigation in your expense misappropriation accusation.
What?
Matsushita. You'd finally be able to clear your name. Think about it. I'll see you again soon, Mr. Secretary. Oh. He likely has an ulterior motive. If he felt hopeful, he wouldn't ask me to not run for the Diet. I expect he's trying to take advantage of me. Happens a lot in this world. What would you do at a time like this, Mayuka? Yoshida, I would decline it if I was in your position. So you're telling me to take control of my destiny, You're very inspiring.
Thank you.
Thank you for telling me your honest opinion. Don't worry, I won't stop giving speeches. Above all, I wish to continue speaking with you. You have such a fresh outlook on the world. Level 6.
Alright.
Let's finish up for today. Sorry I made you tag along.
I shall ask you again another time.
See you again soon. Oh, reinstated to the diet. Sorry I made you tag along today. I'm sure you'll end up having to face something similar someday, so let me share my thoughts. When people come to you with these negotiations, you need to see what's really on the table. Do you see the offer as a risk or an opportunity? You'll have your own major decisions to make in time. The most crucial thing is that you don't lose sight of who you are. Make quite the case. It comes from experience. I don't want you to make the mistake I did. Just remember, even when you're surrounded by opposition and opinions, hold on to your own conviction. I'm sorry. Maybe I'm getting a little too worked up for this. Well then, until next time, good night. Don't lose sight of who you are, eh?
Good morning.
Hello.
Well...
Senpai, have you been sleeping well? You look kinda tired. It might not be the place to ask, but are you okay? What do you mean?
No.
Never mind. It's nothing. That reminds me, tomorrow is the school festival, isn't it? Is your class finished with preparations? It feels kinda nice working with everyone to put all things together. I hope we can have fun tomorrow. Well, I'm going to do some training today, so please excuse me. She knows we're Phantom Thieves, so she's probably asking about that, right?
Hey.
You hear who we're getting for our guest this year? Oh, you mean AKECHI, right? Kinda saw that coming. Everyone I know voted for him. Didn't he say he wasn't gonna make any more appearances though? Why'd he agree to come here? Probably has to do with Phantom Thieves. Wasn't AKECHI going around saying how evil they were before? Oh yeah, that proves they're connected to our school somehow then. Hey, you're right. Maybe he'll tell us some stuff about the case. No way am I gonna miss the panel this year. They just say whatever they want with no thought. But for now, we'll need to endure it. At least until we can get some more intel.
Oh, yes.
I met a friend from college the other day. We got caught talking up about old times. Some of those old stories sounded too crazy to be true. Now that we've got so many years behind us, sometimes people have a hard time remembering what's real and what's exaggerated. This kind of stuff happens to you guys too, right? Maybe there's a reason for this. This phenomenon has a name too.
How about...
Alright, Mayurkan. From a psychological standpoint, what's a key reason our memories can differ from reality? Lack of sleep? Memory bias? Forgetfulness? From a psychological standpoint, memory bias? Maybe?
This is it. Right.
That's right. Impressive. It's a type of cognitive bias that can impair or even alter your memories. Specifically, the name of the phenomenon in question is called false memory. Like the name implies, it's a case where our brain may regenerate memories that simply aren't true. Hey, how did you get that question? I wasn't even close. Maybe I should also borrow his notes.
Nice going.
You ain't gonna get my notes. My notes are too good for you. The difference between inaccurate memories and the facts can lead to a lot of confusion. Still, if your subconscious desire manifests as a memory, I don't necessarily think that's a bad thing. False memories, huh? But it's totally real to the person, right? What a strange concept. Grades are out. Oh shit. How'd you do? Damn, I'm dead. Hey, look at that. Look who got the top score. Wonder what score I got. I'm on top of the class? I got that one question wrong though, no?
Hey!
It's amazing. Everyone's gonna have their eyes on you now. Heck yeah. If that gives me knowledge. Or charm. For God's sake. What's the point? I wonder what happens in this game if you fail your exams. Any word from Akechi? Nothing. But tomorrow is the start of the school festival. Will this be okay? If Akechi-kun declines our offer, we won't have a guest. Huh? That's what you're worried about? I appreciate the concern, but it'll be fine. I just need to get Akechi-kun to agree to this somehow. Yep. What's that bastard up to anyways? He hasn't done anything since he said he was going into hiding. I'm not sure. I'll try explaining the circumstances surrounding the school festival to him again. Hopefully he can give me a response by the end of the day. I'll let you know if I make any progress on that front. Oh, hello.
Welcome home.
Thanks. Bit weird. Why are you here?
Why, you ask? I just came to enjoy some delicious coffee. How has business been for you lately?
Take a look around. Is the Nijima lady doing well?
Unfortunately, we haven't seen each other lately. We had a difference of opinion.
What are your thoughts, Representative Shino? It doesn't surprise me that people say our country is lethargic. We've let these phantom thieves run amok.
The man's voice. He's a rapist,
And because
isn't he?
they've targeted only prominent figures, our government leaders have been hesitant to act. I apologize for any concern they may have caused, and will henceforth search for an apt countermeasure.
That politician's really honorable. I like how quick he says he's gonna do everything.
This is an important undertaking, and one I intend to confront with every asset available to me. The selfish criminals enacting this social reform are in fact the ones most deserving of reformation. Answering to the interests of the people as hastily as possible is my natural duty as a politician.
Man, this guy is admirable.
Rampant political scandals, thieves on the loose. As sad as it is, this is the state of our nation. We must resolve this problem, and I assure the people of this noble country that I will do just that.
Oh, he's that guy. Yeah, we have met that man before. But I thought I was referring more so.
What are you standing there staring off into space for? You're creeping me out.
I was thinking he was that guy who Joker encountered at the beginning, and is the reason why he has a criminal record. Or maybe not. It's nothing.
I'm not worried or anything. You're just blocking the store entrance.
That politician is honest and carries an overwhelming amount of charisma. It feels like a trustworthy leader for Japan has finally come forth. Don't you think, boss?
God.
Sorry, wasn't listening.
Criminals, hmm? Well, that must be how he sees it. However, that is ignorant of their true nature.
Don't like politicians' true nature. You're on the thief sides? True nature?
If these people attack others with no remorse, why would they make a teacher and an artist apologize? Could a murder truly have been enacted by the same group? If this Okumura incident was not the Phantom Thieves, if they only change the hearts of criminals, then even though they can't be considered innocent, perhaps my goals are not so different from theirs.
You're a fanboy. But they are innocent.
I knew there was something special about you. Ever since the first time we met, I feel as though I could tell you anything during our conversations.
Everyone seems to have that feeling.
That reminds me. I've been invited to a panel at Shujin Academy, and... wait. I'm sure you know that already. Considering it's such a good opportunity, I've decided to accept the offer. Thank you for the coffee. It was delicious.
Glad you liked it.
I'm happy I could see you. I'll be going now.
That kid was going on about some real complicated stuff. He's probably a fair bit smarter than you, huh? Bit rude to assume that. Oh, I didn't notice I had gotten a response from Akechi-kun. He accepted our lecture. I heard. Really? Either way, the real issue is what we do next. The lecture is on the afternoon of the second day, yes? Wait, you're coming to our school festival? It's during my exam week, so I'll be able to go in the afternoon. Can you afford that distraction? How's your studying going? Decently. Incidentally, will that counselor be at the festival as well? Oh, Dr. Maruki? Probably. I see. Finally, I shall witness his skills for myself. Perhaps I should prepare a gift. They say first impressions are everything. I don't know if he'll be there. If anything gets confirmed, I'll drop you a line. Much obliged. You want to come too, Futaba? Come on, it'll be fun. Seriously? I don't see why not. We should all walk around together tomorrow. That sounds good. A time like this? This is the perfect chance for us to relax though. Haru, are you sure you're okay? It seems a little too soon. I am, thank you. I've always dreamed of walking around my school festival with friends. I suppose if you say it like that, I can resign myself to enjoying our time there too. Thanks, Haru. It's my pleasure. Right, you bitch boy. With that politician's dick in your mouth, what do you want? I was drawn in before I knew it. His articulate words moved me to the core. This country's got a first-rate economy with a cut-rate government. He's a rare specimen. Our souls resonate on the same frequency. This is exceptional. That is, exceptional people can always recognize another. You'll see one day, ha ha ha. God, he was so obnoxious. New move assistance, any article worthy news. Good experience, come to the church. Let's see, what's on the map? No one in Shibuya. Oh yeah. It's just Hifumi I can spend time with. What does she do exactly and what level are we at? 6. Narikin. Earn double money if a battle is won in one turn after a successful ambush. Money isn't really a big deal. I'm gonna go play darts. Or maybe billiards. What do they do again? What does billiards do again?
Welcome! What do you play?
Let's do billiards. I feel like we've done a lot of darts.
What do you want to do?
Yeah.
Thank you!
Yo!
Seems everyone's arrived. Leave the support to me.
So that's what you mean.
What unique posture. I can see keen beauty.
That was fun, huh?
Even if you don't win, it's fun to sink the balls into the pockets. Glad to see everyone had fun. I gotta say though, thanks to playing billiards, I think you've learned more about making bold decisions when the time calls for it.
That was so fun!
What an emotional roller coaster. I like it. Let me join next time too.
See you later.
Right, it didn't actually improve any like battle things. It just gave me +1 on all my relationships.
The festival seems to be a success.
There's definitely a lot more people than last year.
Well, yeah. This place got famous and all. Phantom Thieves, Kamoshida, Principal Kobayakawa. On top of that, we got AKECHI as a guest.
It's a pretty hot spot.
There may be police officers in plainclothes too. Actually, they probably are here. We better be careful about what we discuss.
Acting like normal students is going to be important.
What do you normally do at a school festival?
Good question. I don't know.
look around at the exhibits and eat stuff?
There's no set rules for this kind of thing. Walk around and hang out, like when we went to the beach.
Just enjoy yourself. Food sounds good. I could do with some food.
I think I can do it if I've got everyone with me. You're so laid back. There's a possibility that your name and Ryuji's have come up.
A number of the teachers had been questioned before, and even we were interviewed the other day too.
Don't let your guard down too much.
It's true that the initial members have been at this for a long time, making it easier to get tracked.
All right.
Now, let's leave it at that. We just need to be mindful about what we're saying, correct?
Oh,
You seem to be having quite a lot of fun, Haru. You did mention that you were looking forward to this.
I want to go around with everyone and eat at the refreshment stands.
This'll be a great change of pace from all the nasty stuff lately.
Shall we head off to the stands then?
Let's do it.
All right. This is your first time at our school festival.
They're pretty good, from what I've heard.
I know a great one. Follow me. This is the place.
Made takoyaki?
Oh,
New
takoyaki.
customers! I'll show you all to your seats.
I'm hungry.
So, it's your classes stand.
It's still a refreshment stand, isn't it?
It's like a deserted island here.
Well, I guess it's good for talking since there aren't any people here. We heard a lot of rumors even on our way here.
And it was all bullshit.
Here she comes. Act normal.
Who cares? There's nothing normal about this anymore.
Welcome home. May I take your order?
Take my order? What happened to the maid atmosphere?
There are a lot of odd flavors.
Stick to a normal one. I bet they...
I'm so sorry. We sold our last normal one to the previous customer.
The hell?
Well then, I'll have the mentai cheese takoyaki.
I'm sorry. We're out of cod roe.
Then how about the squid?
We're currently out catching squid. It'll probably take another 5 or 6 hours.
What?
That doesn't even sound remotely possible! Ain't this whole menu just a sham?
Actually, we spent most of our budget on making the maid costumes look nice. We
For
didn't put
fuck's
too much
sake.
effort into the octopus.
Oh, I can see that!
Yeah.
Ryuji, you're making a scene. Then, what would you recommend with what you have now?
That would be the Russian takoyaki.
We'll have that, please.
This will take a little time.
Let's forget about the octopus and get back on topic.
On that note, hearing Kamoshida being almost treated like a victim makes me want to eat my stress away.
I've even heard conjecture that the principal was targeted for reasons like he knew too much.
I kept hearing about Goro Akechi's popularity.
All thanks to the Phantom Thieves.
You know, did that Akechi guy agree to show up here because he believes we didn't kill anybody?
Or he may simply love large gatherings.
Oh, true. He didn't seem like he minded being pampered by the media at all.
We plan on stealing intel, but we might fall into another trap. I'm gonna be bummed if that happens.
That is possible.
We won't let that happen. Still, it doesn't change the fact that we don't know what Akechi-kun is planning.
Thank you for the wait.
Ooh, it's fresh made.
Lies. I heard a microwave go off.
Just gonna say.
Well, it's not like I was expecting crispy takoyaki at a school festival or anything. So, what makes this a Russian takoyaki?
Could there be jam in it as a secret ingredient? That sounds quite delicious.
Well, one of these is special.
One of them's obviously red. That's gotta be the one.
Dude, don't tell me the Russian
Roulette.
part means...
It's like going for the obvious one is manly.
Is that so?
Well, I'd prefer the most beautifully shaped one. But all of them are misshapen.
Oh, aren't you all going to eat? I think I'll go for the special one.
Wait, is she honestly going for it?
Do you want to go for the red one?
I think it'll be spicy.
Well, yeah.
Oh, everyone's all here.
The panel isn't until tomorrow, though.
I came to check out the venue. I can't make any mistakes since a lot of people will be present.
Someone's eager.
But people ended up recognizing me. Everyone bombarded me with questions.
That's because you were sloppy.
I grew tired of the baseless rumors they kept bringing up, so I escaped to where there weren't any people. I'm going to have one of these.
The special one!
Let's just call this my performance fee.
Uh-oh.
But...
It's fine.
It's quite the...
Eating it in one bite is a bad idea.
My throat. This is... oh, my stomach. It burns.
Are you okay? Do you need water?
Is he gonna fall sick and not be able to make it to tomorrow's panel?
I'm fine. I just love spicy stuff.
Hey, does he sound broken to you?
Well then, I'll see you tomorrow.
Wow, he's really trying to hold it together. He's waddling around like some comedian.
It's like he wants to get picked up for some commercial or something.
But did he truly come to simply check the venue? This isn't good. I keep suspecting every little thing.
I know what you mean. I'm doing the same too. I need to do my best tomorrow. We need to somehow get him to be our source of intel. I'm gonna pull this off no matter what.
That AKECHI guy, when he got here, didn't he say that everyone's all here? Everyone?
He did say that. I was a bit
You're
suspicious.
just imagining things.
Oh, he did say that. What's everyone?
So, I guess we got through all of it okay?
Yes, but the associated mental fatigue was extraordinary. Being cautious takes a lot out of you.
Seriously, I think I'm as tired now as I am after midterms.
I didn't mind any of that. I just love seeing that detective gulp down the special takoyaki.
I had fun as well, since I got to spend time with you all. What would you like to do now, Haru? Walk around a little more? I appreciate the gesture, but I'm satisfied with stopping here. Why don't we go home and rest up? We'll have to deal with AKECHI-kun again tomorrow, after all.
I have to agree. What will his next move be? Oh?
Wait. Fist? Where'd he wander off to? Always doing as he pleases. Think he's still checking out festival stalls?
Let's head back.
Well, I'm sure he'll be fine. This is U2K we're talking about. Let's head home. Excuse me. Are you Dr. Takuto Maruki, correct?
Yes.
My name is Yusuke Kitagawa. I'm a student in the Fine Arts Division at Kosai High. I do apologize for interrupting your day, but ever since Ryuji and Ans first spoke of you, I've grown quite intrigued. Now, I wish to speak with you as well. Oh, Ryuji, Komoto, and Takamaki?
Quite.
Well, I'm quite flattered you've taken an interest in me. You're here about counseling, correct?
Indeed.
Correct. Now teach me how to unshackle the human heart and glimpse into its endless abyss.
Hold on.
Whoa, hold on there. How shall I put this? Your enthusiasm is appreciated, but I suspect there's a huge misunderstanding about what I do. I apologize. I simply couldn't contain my excitement. Would you still permit me to witness your counseling skills in action? That's not really allowed, huh?
How about it?
Oh, but how about this? Why not try out my counseling yourself instead? Me? Of course, there's no charge. All you'd have to do is chat with me for a bit.
Well then.
Very well. You and I shall go head to head. I'm not sure what you think happens in counseling, but there won't be any of that. I see. So you were Madarame-san's... It's in the past. How curious. I never imagined counseling to be like this. Well, I'd say this is less counseling and more about building a rapport. When someone first comes to see me, we always start with them telling me a bit about themselves. A method of self-reflection that relies on speaking with another person so as to sort through one's own emotions. That's rather similar to the internal cross-examination I perform when working on my art. There really shouldn't be any cross-examining in a proper counseling session though. I just do my best to guide patients in a positive direction so they can improve their lives. At the very least, I talk them through their problems so they can make the correct choices for themselves.
I see.
However, if you're the one leading them to their conclusions, are they truly making the choices for themselves? Isn't that just submitting another person's will? In all honesty, I'm sure there are people out there who think that, but life in this world confines people to certain frames of mind sometimes, and without them even realizing it. If I can help lift the weight of their shoulders and free their minds, I believe the results are worth it.
Indeed. Thank you.
Thank you very much for speaking with me. This has been the most valuable experience.
Oh,
Before you go, Kitagawa-kun, what would you say is your greatest wish in life at the moment? Would it be success as an artist? No, that's not it. The only desire I have for my art is for it to improve through my own efforts. I see. Then what would you wish for? I would wish for the world to see my mother's painting for the masterpiece that it is, no matter how briefly. And if at all possible, I would also wish to meet a wonderful master, one who would take me in and guide my brush with care. I see.
All right.
At any rate, I must get going now, so please excuse me. I hope we meet again someday.
Well then.
Tomorrow's the moment of truth, AKECHI's panel. Apologies for suddenly disappearing like that. The legend of the lost Inari has come to an end. Where the hell were you? Did you seriously get lost? I saw a man who resembled Dr. Maruki, so I went to see him. So he was there? Did you go to his counseling? Yes. It was certainly not what I was expecting. Once this is all over, I think I'd like to go to another session. Try not to cause him any trouble, alright? I'll do my best. Are you all at home? Yes. Are you still at school, Yusuke? No, I just got back to the dorm. I'm getting ready for bed. Already? Is that unusual? Tomorrow is AKECHI-kun's panel after all. An early night might mean he'll be able to concentrate tomorrow. That's true. We'll need to stay focused tomorrow. We have to stay calm no matter what he says. Right, I'll keep that in mind. It's really up to Makoto to get as much information as we can from AKECHI. We'll have to make sure we don't miss anything. Photo time! Man, even yakisoba looks high class when Haru's eating it. Please, you're exaggerating. I think this is my first time having yakisoba from a food stand, though. It was more delicious than I'd imagined. It was... it wasn't the instant stuff, but still good. Yeah, don't know why, but food from stall is always weirdly tasty. Speaking of, where are the pictures of us on? We got pics of us too, right? How about the one you took off Fist's yakisoba with the big red mountain of ginger? Oh, no, that one went straight into the trash. I had dry seaweed all over my teeth. Okay. Can I make things? Come to think of it, you did buy a laptop. It's broken though. This is what I was trying to look for. So what are you going to do? Let's fix this laptop.
Okay.
Getting this thing to work won't be easy. Fixing this will take quite a bit of time. Try fixing it. Why is this so complicated? I don't even know where the part is. Just be careful. I see, so all computers are essentially made up of different components that are assembled. Isn't that the same with everything?
What are your thoughts?
You finished fixing it already. Then again, the damage wasn't too bad to begin with. Repairing such a complex machine is sure to have improved your proficiency. +3, let's go. What the hell? Hello, this is Shady Commodities Tanaka. I repeat, I'm Shady Commodities Tanaka. Here, we sell wonderful and rare items that are not circulated among the general public. Curious about something? You've got access. Want something? You've got access. What the heck?
Then
It just went to that site automatically. Was it configured to do that beforehand? Shady Commodities. So, it's an online shopping site. Either way, it's certainly gotten my attention. Let's check it out when we have some time. Interesting. 22%! Akechi better say something good.
Well then, we will now begin today's panel. Our guest of honor is Goro Akechi.
I feel kind of bad considering how many people have gathered. I'm sure you all would have been happier to have a singer or a mascot appear, wouldn't you say?
We'd appreciate if you could tell us about your experiences with the notorious Phantom Thieves. It'd be wonderful if you could let us hear more about your actual investigative process.
I'm not used to being the one interrogated, so please go easy on me.
Oh god.
How much do you think he knows?
He talks about the Phantom Thieves are dangerous, yet he says they haven't committed any murders. Either he has an idea who the true culprit is, or he has uncovered the identities of the Phantom Thieves.
Come on, Makoto. You gotta get it out of him.
As much as you're allowed to say, would you tell us how far along your investigation is on them?
Getting right to the point, I see. Well, if it's as much as I'm allowed to say, then everything on TV and the internet is all of it. We don't have any leads yet, and the methods behind their crimes are still unclear.
I see. Even with this country's power, arresting them is proving to be difficult. Is that the case?
I wouldn't phrase it that way, but, well, something like that.
Thank you for answering that question. By the way, it seems you've denied a correlation between the Phantom Thieves and the murders. Why the sudden change? Until now, haven't you upheld your stance that the Phantom Thieves are dangerous? How are you so positive that they haven't committed murder?
Are you a little too comfortable interrogating people? Why, it's as if you're a prosecutor.
Excuse me. This is something I've personally been interested in, so I couldn't help it. But won't you tell us? What reason is there that you'd claim their innocence when you previously stated they were unjust?
Mako-chan's really pressing for an answer.
I was just gonna say, Makoto is so gung-ho when it comes to these sort of things. Like when she put herself right in front of danger and got bloody kidnapped.
She's pelting him with questions.
Every person whose heart they changed have truly been criminals, including Okumura. Why then was he the only one who needed to be killed?
Why is that?
I must admit, I couldn't deduce a reason. That's why I believe that case should be thought of as if a different party is responsible. And if, this is all hypothetical, mind you, if the Phantom Thieves are the ones I know of, I can't possibly imagine they would kill anyone.
Oh.
Your comment just now, does this mean the police have already identified who they are?
Oh, no. The police haven't gotten that far yet.
He has, though.
But I have my own conclusions about the true identities of the Phantom Thieves.
He's gotta be bluffing.
Pipe down.
He's lying, right? But if it's the truth...
You're not going to ask me who they are?
It may have repercussions on the investigation. Are you sure you can share that with us?
It's only my personal opinion, so announcing that here wouldn't pose a problem. However, there is a possibility that everyone present will hear the truth before the police or media.
The truth?
What's he planning on saying?
That's quite the confidence you have. If you're so certain, then very well. I'd like to ask you then, who do you think the Phantom Thieves are, Akechi-san?
That idiot!
No. There's no way he could have any evidence.
They're people you all know quite well. The identity of the Phantom Thieves are... it's mine. I apologize for the interruption, but I can't turn off my phone due to my job. Would you mind if I step away for about 10 minutes or so?
10 minutes?
I'm terribly sorry, everyone, but we'll be taking a break.
We
We'll
got
resume the panel in 10 minutes.
we got debated.
Please don't troll me online for this interruption, okay?
Another laughing track. Yep. God, so sickening to hear.
Is there a room I may use?
There's the PE faculty office.
I want you to come too. There's a matter I want to discuss. Your friends from yesterday are here, aren't they? Can you bring them too, if that's all right?
Did you set this up?
We only have 10 minutes, you know.
Oh.
What do you want to talk about?
No.
That's gotta be shopped.
I have video footage too. Please, let's not feign ignorance. All of you can go to that other world too, yes?
What are you talking about?
As I just said, I know everything. I also know that when you traverse over there, your appearance changes as well. It's because of those mysterious powers, isn't it? I found out about that world about a month ago. This had been installed onto my phone without my knowledge. Dude, it's the nav. When the app activated on its own, the scenery around me suddenly changed. Quite frankly, I still can't believe it myself. But from the look of these photos, all of you seem quite used to it.
We've been listening to you blab on for a while now, but cut the delusional...
All of you are acting as Phantom Thieves in the metaverse. I can say so with conviction because I have the same power as you.
Okay. He has the same power as us. Claims to have discovered it about a month ago. Which probably means he's not the murderer. Just ...
I'll take your silence as confirmation. In all honesty, I've been curious about you since the time of the Madarame case. But to think it would end up like this.
We didn't kill anyone.
I believe that as well.
How can you be so sure?
Because I saw another. The real culprit.
There you go.
For real?
Who was it?
I couldn't identify his face.
He had a mask on, after all. Actually, when I took these photos, I entered that world too. That's when I saw someone else moving about, besides all of you. He shot at me the moment he noticed me.
That's who killed President Okumura?
Most likely. At the very least, I was almost killed by him. I can't die here. I need to determine the truth. When those thoughts overcame me, I awakened to that power. A most fortunate accident.
This guy has a persona too?
So I was just gonna say that, he's got a persona.
This cat.
Oh my god.
I swear, it just talked.
Morgana, our teammate who taught us about the metaverse.
Really? This is unbelievable. But it is true that you know things that I don't. Say, Morgana, were you also the one who instructed them on how to change people's hearts? I experienced that world too. But I still haven't solved that mystery yet.
We go in the metaverse, we call them palaces, to steal the core of their desires, their treasure. And those whose treasure has been stolen have a change of heart.
Ah. There's certainly no way anyone could figure out such an MO.
Anyways, back to what you were talking about. Are we in this mess because of that guy?
Although I don't completely understand the method, all you do is simply reform people. Someone else is behind the murders. However, the police have decided that the Phantom Thieves did it. They'll arrest you at this rate.
They're going to treat me as my father's murderer?
I can't overlook such a grave mistake, which is precisely why I want us to strike a deal. I may be able to save you from this situation.
A deal?
I would like you to cooperate with me on investigating the truth.
And if we decline?
Then I think I'll have to inform the police about all of you. Along with that video I mentioned.
Asshole.
This ain't no deal, it's blackmail!
Yep.
Say what you will. This is the method that I believe is correct. The justice I uphold will not tolerate criminals who kill people at their leisure.
Justice.
You've heard that Sai-san is the one spearheading the investigation about you Phantom Thieves, correct? The higher-ups are concerned only with settling the case. They want to capture the culprits behind the psychotic breakdown incidents and end the commotion. Those are the ones who are putting pressure on Sai-san. I can only imagine her impatience.
What of evidence that we did it? How do they intend on proving it?
Even if there's no objective explanation to the method, it's over once causality is established. Sai-san can't make rational judgments at the moment. If she were to be cornered, well, she may even make up a confession.
Make it up?
So, they're gonna make it all our fault? Just because they feel like it?
We haven't killed anyone though! And we're still going to be arrested?
You'll be found guilty if you're caught. And it will be treated as a very serious crime.
Bullshit! None of that makes any sense!
Unfortunately, there's nothing I can do alone anymore to stop the flow of things.
And that's why you want our cooperation.
Yes. In return, I'll turn a blind eye to what you've done. Those are my conditions. That said, I ask that you disband the Phantom Thieves after this.
What should we do about AKECHI-san's proposal?
That's the only way? You're demanding a lot. Disband the Phantom Thieves? You can't do that. You're demanding a lot.
I see. I thought I was making a lot of concessions myself. Well, you don't have to decide at the moment. Considering this is you we're talking about, I believe you'll come to a favorable reply. I'm glad we could talk. It's been a while since I've been able to spend such a meaningful time like this. I look forward to your answer. It was definitely worth coming today, for various reasons. We should be getting back. About that, I'm sorry. Would it be acceptable if we ended the panel here? The reason why you called for me in the first place was because you wanted intel, correct? My business is concluded as well.
I'll deal with it somehow.
Damn it! He had complete control over us!
Fell into another trap.
Hey, they're going.
Huh?
I'm sorry about the sudden break. An urgent task came in. So, I truly apologize about this. But I'll have to end things here today.
To make up for the time that was planned for this panel, the Rakugo Research Club will instead be...
I can't say anything in detail regarding the Phantom Thieves investigation. But I feel another great stride will occur again soon. I hope you all continue to pay attention to what happens.
Let's have a big round of applause for today's guest, Goro Akechi.
Was that really our best course of action?
He totally used Makoto's suggestion against us.
Indeed. We intended to get intel out of him, but to think it would play out like this.
So what? We'll just accept his deal?
He's got evidence on us. We really don't have a choice.
Damn it! What are we gonna do?
Calm down, Ryuji.
How am I supposed to calm down? What are we gonna do?
What's done is done. We'll have to cool our heads and think more on this. We must make up our minds by the time he contacts us again.
We need to give this a lot of thought.
Similar occurrences followed in succession earlier this spring. Although things have quieted down until recently, several incidents have occurred once again. Furthermore, new information has come to light about the suspect who suffered sudden mental shutdown.
Is that a calling card in front of Sojiro?
He had received a calling card from the Phantom Thieves.
Why did Futaba have something like this?
If a calling card was delivered, we can only assume that the Phantom Thieves are behind it. If so, those occurrences back in spring can be attributed to them as well. Moreover...
I knew it. She's... Oh, God.
What? She's what?
The post-festival party is about to begin in the gymnasium. Please join us, everybody.
Post-festival party? I thought this thing was over. Nobody invited you to it, so let's just go home.
Huh? Senpai, aren't you going to the post-festival party?
I was about to head out.
Since we've run into each other on our own, why not go together? People say these kinds of events should be enjoyed with others, so let's go have some fun.
God, I...
It seems like it's already begun. Let's get in there, Senpai!
Hey, I've got a girlfriend, don't hold my hand like that.
It's time for your favorite Shuji tradition. The Student Sharing Special! But before that, we've decided to change things up this year. We've got a huge surprise for you all. Members of the dance club, come on down.
What is this? This is so High School Musical core. What's going on?
Just standing around while everyone dances is embarrassing. Senpai, let's do it!
Let's bust the move. Wow, we're really, wow. What is going on?
Very impressive, Senpai. Senpai.
Now that you're all warmed up, let's switch up the music!
Hey, you're Yoshizawa-san, right? The first year? We've got a little favor to ask you.
Got it.
Oh, they've got a routine.
Senpai, I'll be back soon. They've asked me to help them with something. Just wait here and watch what happens.
Who's that? Huh?
That's crazy.
Don't flop. Oh no. I left the party with Kasumi to cool off a bit outside. I was so
That was
exhausted.
so exhausting, but what a blast! I feel like I danced my heart out back there.
I could tell.
Thank you.
Wow, that dance was amazing.
I know, right? I was totally blown away. It's my dad. He's telling me to come home before it gets too late. Sorry to leave you like this, but I have to get going.
Be careful heading home.
I will. Please excuse me. The post-festival party was so much fun, especially with you. See you soon!
The gym's quieting down. Looks like the dance is over. I have to head home. The post-festival party is about to begin. Would you like to go together? I tried to think about what happened earlier, but that has gotten me nowhere. So, I could use a change of pace. How about it? Isn't the post-festival... Should go to the... Oh, let's go. Thank you. I thought it was just about to be over. What the hell?
Alright, that was a great performance by the dance club. Everybody give them another round of applause.
I'm sorry. I can't stop thinking about what AKECHI-kun said.
My character in this game is high-key a big slag. Just putting it out there. I can't stop thinking about what AKECHI said. It'll be alright.
It feels like nothing bad could ever happen when you say that.
And now it's time for your favorite shooting tradition, the student sharing special. Round of applause, everyone.
Sharing? I never knew we had such an event.
Oh no.
Oh, he's going to choose? I wonder who it would be.
How about that fluffy-haired girl over there? I choose you.
Pikachu.
Huh? Is he looking this way?
Well then, come on up.
He's talking to me, isn't he?
Yeah, you're up. 1 second, my cat's demanding me. Okay, you're up.
So it really is me.
Come, come! Everyone's waiting!
Well, I'm going.
Good luck.
And your name is? Wait, you're a Kumura-san?
Yes. She's
Seriously? I'm sure you're, still grieving. My, deepest apologies.
You're so awkward, dude.
Please don't worry.
So, do you have anything you'd like to share with us?
Something to share. I have too many things.
Here, let me give you a question then. Do you think the Phantom Thieves are really Shujin students?
Huh? Oh?
Man, he's going in for the kill.
I mean, they are, your father's killers.
What the fuck?
We're all dying to know what AKECHI-kun was going to say about their true identities. So, are they from Shujin? What do you think, Okumura-san?
Haru's in trouble. Yeah, please put a stop to this. I need to change the subject.
Well,
What the fuck is this? What are these options? Joker, you slag. Do you have a boyfriend?
To tell you the truth, I'm interested in that myself.
Oh my god.
wow, way to go!
I think it was him.
Wait!
So, Okumura-san, what's your relation to this guy?
That wasn't what we were talking about!
My, she's quite flustered. Is this a hot scoop? But I'm a gentleman. It hurts my heart to bully such a sweet girl. Well, did you all enjoy our blushing beauty? Thank you very much, Okumura-san.
What a weirdo.
Just when it was getting interesting.
MC, do your job! The post-festival party is finally over.
Thank God.
It turned out to be more like an interview party, huh? I still can't believe you said that.
You were in trouble.
Huh? Right. At any rate, I'm not sure what I would have done without you. Thank you for saving me. You're a mysterious person, but you're so reliable. I think the two of us will get along quite well in the future. As they say, who knows what may lie ahead?
You're
For now,
confident?
I'm worried about what happened with AKECHI-kun. But I have to say, my first post-festival party was quite fun. Though, I guess it's my last too. Here, I'd like you to have this.
Sakura Amazaiku. SP, that's useful.
Bought it earlier.
From where? I need to buy more of that. It looks delicious.
Now then, let's go home.
Am I never gonna unlock her confidant? Does she have a confidant? Haven't a lot of people been losing their minds lately? Yeah, there's been a sudden increase. I bet it's because of that fan site. I heard the victims were on the rankings too. We should really be blaming the people who requested it.
Welcome home. You took off somewhere during the festival, huh? I tried to find you, but I gave up pretty quickly.
Futaba? What are you doing here in front of the store?
I needed to calm my brain. My thoughts were getting out of hand.
Weird.
Not just AKECHI, but other stuff too. We're in deep trouble unless we can do something soon. But anyway, I was just thinking about going inside, so your timing is perfect. Let's go.
The mass media has been causing quite a commotion lately. No countermeasure for the Phantom Thieves, the sorry state of the police, destruction of safety. They're saying whatever they want. So, how's the investigation progressing? Any clues yet?
Nothing that leads to a firm conviction yet.
What's going on here? Didn't you say that you were sure about closing this case? And I thought I told you that failure won't be tolerated. Well, this is troublesome. If things continue at this rate, never mind a promotion. We'd have to let you go entirely.
But sir...
I had high expectations for you. But it seems this task was too much to handle for someone so young. We may need to reform the operation as well, since the selected personnel for this...
Please, let me see this through to the end. This case is something that I've always...
I know that you've been at this for a while now. Even before the police spared us the staff for it. If you can manage an arrest, I've made special arrangements so that you can question them personally. That's what you want, isn't it? The leadership of this country is about to change. We can't let this case carry over into their term. I'll make myself clear again. Failure isn't an option. We need results.
I understand.
You're allowed to take some bold measures if you need to. We need good results, no matter what. Oh, one more thing. If the unexpected happens to occur, contact me immediately.
To you, sir?
I said that failure isn't an option, didn't I? Yes. Everything is proceeding as planned.
We're home! Sojiro?
I was cleaning up and found this. This is a calling card, right? I read about it online, too.
You went into my room without my permission?
Oof.
I'll apologize as much as you want later. So, what is this?
That's...
Is it something to get flustered over? I knew it. This isn't just some game you're playing. Why aren't you saying anything?
Why did you keep it? I mean, it was memorable.
Explain.
Explain.
Can't tell me?
Explain.
Just a sick joke.
Hey, if this keeps up, Futaba's...
I'll explain everything. Please forget this. Don't blame Futaba. Don't blame Futaba.
Oh? I'll get right to the point. Is this a real one? Did they trigger a change of heart in you? How about it?
Ever since Mom died, there was no exit. I was trapped in a labyrinth of my heart. I knew I had to leave it, but I couldn't do it by myself.
Futaba. Here, sit down. I can at least listen to what you have to say.
Oh, Sojiro.
The Phantom Thieves saved me. They stole my messed up heart
It's the same as Mom's research. They changed my cognition.
Seriously? Wakaba's research about altering one's cognition. I wondered about it myself, too, but still.
When did you notice?
When she said she was going to go to the beach out of nowhere. And even the doctors had thrown in the towel. At first, I just chalked it up as other kids being a better support for you than any adult. But as I kept watching the tabloid shows here day in and day out, a thought crossed my mind. I thought your case kind of seemed similar to what these phantom thieves were doing.
Wow.
I'm still your guardian, you know. I'd never overlook such a drastic change in your behavior.
Sojiro.
But to think that Wakaba's research and the phantom thieves changing hearts were about the same thing. Back in the day, I used to be a government official. My job was to be the bridge between the country and the lab that Wakaba worked at. It's around that time that I got to know her. She said something odd when we were out drinking, that one of these days, she might die a bizarre death. Who wouldn't take that as a joke? I just laughed it off. But it happened exactly as she said. If anything were to happen to you, I'd feel like I let her down. There's something I want to ask you. Judging from your attitude, you knew about this calling card, didn't you? You should have known that Futaba had a change of heart through the Phantom Thieves as well. Is there a connection between you and them? The first incident of a change of heart was a teacher at your school. The kid who brought that painting here was a pupil of that artist who had a change of heart, wasn't he? And then there's Futaba. You always seem to be linked to these incidents somehow. Got anything to say?
I trust Sojiro with my life at this point. And he's been one of my favorite characters so far, if not my favorite. So I'm just gonna tell him everything. Sorry for keeping quiet.
You know what people call them? Criminals. Why did you introduce such dangerous people to Futaba?
He will understand.
I asked them. That's why he saved me. He stole my heart.
Asked? Stole? Wait, are you saying that he's the one who changed your heart? He doesn't just deal with the Phantom Thieves, he's actually one of them? You're pulling my leg, aren't you?
I'm a Phantom Thief.
Are you serious? You really are a Phantom Thief? Oh, for crying out loud!
Sojiro!
So, basically, I've been sheltering a Phantom Thief for the last 6 months. And on top of that, Futaba's involved too. What the hell?
I want to find the culprit who killed my mom.
Wait, killed?
She was killed. I remember it now.
Stop this nonsense!
Why won't you believe me? Are you the same as everyone else? Didn't you know already? The way Mom died wasn't normal. Didn't you notice that her research was stolen by someone? Sojiro!
Come on, Sojiro. No, it's in you to understand.
When she passed away, I did think it was odd. It was awfully fishy. But what could I do? All I was able to do was run from it all. Run away, hide, and end up here as some old guy running a cafe. To be frank, I took you in for my own good. Like it'd somehow make up for what I'd done. It's basically my fault that you got burdened with all this crap.
It's not your fault, Sojiro.
I acted all big, lectured, even yelled at you kids. And I end up getting consoled by her. God, real pathetic, aren't I?
That's not true.
I mean, the one who killed Mom's the one at fault.
I see. Don't worry. Even if you are the real Phantom Thieves, I have no intention of reporting or kicking you out.
Let's go.
I mean, who would believe such a story? Unless they catch you red-handed, it's impossible to explain that you're the Phantom Thieves. Let me just say one thing, though. Immediately back out of a fight that you can't win.
What do you mean?
Don't you get it? If, by chance, you pissed off the same guys that killed Wakaba, then they're not someone that kids like you can deal with. Listen to reason, all right?
Wise advice.
We're done talking about this. Come on. Time to eat. All that yelling's gotten me hungry.
Pick your battles wisely, is basically what he said.
Phew. If he turned us in, that would have jeopardized our operation. Still, we should tell the others about what just happened. I'm tired.
Joe would never turn us in. Cares about us way too much. What? He knows everything? You gotta be fucking kidding. Wait, are you okay? Did he report you or anything? We likely wouldn't be receiving these messages if he was not okay. I had a feeling that boss was no ordinary man. But he didn't recommend you turn yourself in, did he? I think in that case, we can consider him a new ally. I'm more curious about what he mentioned to you. You mean how our enemy might be the same people who targeted Futaba's mother? Yes, she was killed by mental shutdown. The same method used by the culprit we pursue now. Wait a second though, didn't you say boss had to run from it all? Does that mean someone was trying to stop the news from getting out? Who could do that? Who do you think the culprit could be? Someone very powerful. Ain't you letting your imagination run a bit wild? But it would make sense. Wait a sec, if you're right, then wouldn't the police be working for him too? That's not impossible. This is getting even too big for me to even think about. Can we really win this?
We're gonna win, no matter what.
Damn straight. I guess the chief had an inkling after all. What's Futaba doing in my room? Hello?
Sorry.
It's my fault. All this happened because I kept the calling card. It's so late already. So, is the Joe still awake? This is kind of awkward. Go home or he'll worry. I'm gonna go home. Night.
Hey!
See the fatigue in your face, just go to sleep already.
Yep.
Taba and the chief are going to be just fine, don't worry about them. So much stuff happened today, I can't help but feel exhausted.
Yep.
Taba and the chief are going to be just fine. Oh, okay, I'm guessing.
Yep.
Okay, fine. Let's water my plant at least.
Hey, hey! Nice.
Nice.
Yes!
Should do it for a while.
Yep.
Alright, let's go.
Well then.
Let's call it a day and go to bed. Actually, I am going to call it an episode. So, thanks for watching. And I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.